there an argument that Cole Palmer should start ahead of Bukayo Saka for England this summer? Well, Chelsea fans seem to think he should, and their argument is that Palmer averages a goal or assist every 99 minutes this season, Saka every 98 minutes, virtually the same. But Saka plays in a team 10 places higher, with much better players, and he takes corners while Palmer doesn't. Also, if you watch both, Palmer's influence on the game overall is greater. That's definitely up for debate. Now, of course, using the corners argument to take away from Saka, you can do the same with Palmer if you say, well, 5 of his 11 goals were penalties, and he won none of those penalties, whereas 4 of Saka's 13 goals were penalties, and he won 1 of them. That's by the by. Overall, the argument for Saka is that he's been doing it for longer and at a higher level. England's Player of the Year in back-to-back years, dragged Arsenal to the Champions League, which he's now performing in, and Arsenal face relentlessly low blocks where he's often double or triple marked and yet still is able to produce these numbers, where Cole Palmer gets a lot more freedom and has also had plenty of games against championship teams in the Carabao Cup and FA Cup where he can stat pad a little bit. I'm not saying that Cole Palmer is a bad player. I think he's a brilliant player. He should be in the squad in Germany, but to suggest that he'd replace Saka at this stage, I think it is unfair. I think if Arsenal fans, when we were finishing in 8th position, had tried to force English Arsenal players into that sort of spot because they were doing decent numbers, it would be laughed at. If we were comparing them to players that were doing it in the Champions League at the top of the Premier League and had done it previously for England. So I think it's premature to start having those conversations between Palmer and Saka. Saka's Arsenal's golden boy.